Hi guys, so I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to uh, getting the best out of Madden Mobile. I feel like it's a great game, and to get the best players, the name of the game is to get the best players and have the best lineup. And I'll show you the tricks to getting that better lineup so you can compete better against other players. So one thing that I've learned, I've had this game since the start. It's a nice game. You don't have to spend any money to really get a good team, which is nice. If you spend money, it can probably really boost your ability to get all the best players. But in all honesty, I've learned that you don't have to spend any money on these games to have a good time. I can get all the coins I need and stamina I need to get the best players I want to compete better just by playing the game. So the first thing they want to do is make sure your stamina is up. So you want to be able to get the most amount of max stamina to be able to play the events that come along. And the more stamina you have, the more the events you can play quicker, the better you can get your chance at getting that master player from the events. And you want to make sure that you have the ability to get your stamina regenerated. So it takes a minute of time to get stamina regenerated at the beginning. But as you get better at the game and as you use points on the front office in the technology sector, you want to go down to global and you want to get these here. The stamina regeneration upgrade is probably one of the best upgrades in the front office, allowing you to get more stamina. So those front office points are key in this game. For a couple reasons. You get better upgrades, you can move quicker through the game. So to get those front office points, one of the things you can do is exchange players. You don't get many, but make sure you're playing the weekend football game events. Like if somebody scores or if a team gets a big play, they'll have a quick event in the main events Madden Today page. You'll see one pop up, and it only is up there for like, if they score a touchdown, it's like 30 minutes. If they have an extra kick, a field goal, it's only like 10-15 minutes. If they have a safety or interception, that's another shorter one. So just keep checking your Madden Today throughout the day on Sunday, especially early on, and then during the Monday night game and the Thursday night game. You want to get your they also give you a lot of experience during those, which helps get your experience up. I'm level 55 currently and hoping to get higher, but the experience that you have will allow you to get more stamina pool. So my stamina pool is up to 675. I want to keep increasing that because that allows you to play these Madden program events. The program events, for example, right now, the Madden Feast. And when you play these, they have certain amount of time to play them, pretty high, usually a high amount, a decent amount of stamina. So you want to get these events and then do them, make sure you do them well. Don't do the same one just because it's easy. You want to see that win pack comes up, and then you have the first win packs. Those are important. Those give you a lot more. So get those done, and then spend your stamina elsewhere. When it comes to the events and creating the sets, you always want to do the event or the assess that you can get a master player, such as these master players here. If you know you can get one of those, go for it, because those are the ones that are worth more over time. If you're not really going to do that event much, and let's say you get one of these elite players, these 60, 86 overalls, sell them right away because those go down in price as time goes on. So I'll go and I'll search for one of those players. I'll come in here and I'll search for one of those Madden Feast players, and let's say I wanted the 86 overall. At the time of posting this video, they're now going for about 200,000 coins, but right as the event started, each of these players were going for easily 400,000. So you can easily make good amount of coin on these. But that's if you're not going to do the event or not going to finish. You only can get one of the players. You're not going to finish any of the others by the time the event's over. Start selling your Madden players from that event as soon as possible. Because the previous event, as you can see here, if I go to the Path to Greatness event, or even let's go to the Road to the Playoffs event, an 86 overall player was one big one for that event before, and they were going for about 500,000 at one about 2 weeks ago. Now they're only going for 165. So these players, yeah, they might look good at the beginning and holding on to them, but they lose value quickly. One set of players I realize will not lose value are the limited players. So if you can get one of these, if you build up your coins enough right now and get one of these, let's just get rid of the reset here. Let's search for these. So I have the Michael Vick, and I got it back when it was 87. And I realized that you can upgrade these players. As the game goes on, you can upgrade them and get them up to, I think it's 100 that you can get up to. So you can get these players up to 100, I'm pretty sure, at one point in time. So when I got you can see I had the Julius Peppers, but I sold them recently because I saw his stock was going down. I can probably get him. I sold a 92 overall one for about $3 million, and you can see his stock's going down. But the Michael Vick card, if you can get that one, get it. That card is not going to decrease. He's great for the game. Every aspect of the game, he's good. So that one will never decrease. I got him a while back for about $1.5 million at 87, and I ranked him up to 92, so I can make easy money back on that one if I wanted to. But the coins are important because they'll help you get players for events that you can finish. So you rack up your points and your coins, and then you can eventually get these players to help better get these events. And then these players are the only ones that are worth getting because they end up staying useful over time, as long as they're the good positions. And what I mean by that is not the positions that don't just have one player. Positions that have one player, if you can use one player at the position, like running back or quarterback, those players lose value fast, unless you have one of the better ones. So you want the best one at those positions. Wide receivers lose value. They're not too quickly, but quickly because there's only 3 that you can use. Tight ends are pretty important. They maintain their value decently, as long as you have, right now, the top one is the blue, the deep threat offense. That one has kind of the best overdrive performance so far. So those players with the blue usually stay a little bit higher for longer. On defense, your corners you'll want because you'll always be able to use that high one that you had in the past. So like I've been stacking up my corners up because I can only get one of those every once in a while, and if you have all 4 being really good, you can stop the other teams, the wide receivers. But the linebackers, there's going to be many of those that are that are higher up, so you can get those pretty easily. Special teams have maintained a high priority list as long as it's like a master, because there's only one and they don't come that often. So those are a few tips and tricks. Now the last one here that I want to share with you is always get your daily goals and make sure you get that complete 5 daily goals. You can use those gems, those purple gems, on something pretty good, and that's really the only way you get them in this game. Here and in the you get them here in the team history. That's the only reason to play these, is to get the gems. Lastly, don't buy the packs in the store. So do not buy a basic pack. So for example, don't waste your coins on these packs, these first packs, the ones that happen all the time. You want to waste your coins on packs at the very beginning you can, but not towards the end, because they're not worth anything again for the players or the things in that event. Premium wise, again, you only want to spend your purple coins on something that matters. So with this event here, they had 2 $4,000 or 4,000 purple gem events that allowed you to get quicker to the master players for that event. So those are worthwhile things to spend those purple gems on, and just event stuff. Stick with the events. That's how you build your team up. And make sure you get into a league. This is my league currently, trying to get this league up a little bit better. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section, and I'll make sure to do another video on anything that really has a big question on or suggestion.